Hi there, this is Apocrypha from APOC Industries. Welcome to episode 12 of the Ashlands. So last time we started walling off this iron patch here. We also built a little facility here that is making some miners for us, which is just about full. I really hope we actually capped that box. I think that we maybe didn't, though. So we may end up with a lot of miners. That's all right. We can use a lot of miners. More importantly, right now we are going to wall off this section right here. We're not planning any further advancement out here just yet, so we are going to wall this off. If we do advance out, it'll probably be through here and up into one of these two directions. But for the time being, what we are going to do is use our walls to protect ourselves from the biters. And this looks like a pretty good spot, I think. What do we think? We want to have room for all of our guns. Probably good, just like that. Boop. Cool. I hope we brought a lot of walls. One thing we did not bring a lot of is bricks, by the looks of things. That's alright. Always get more bricks. We're also going to set this to trees and rocks only and clear out some of this garbage so that we can actually see. Yeah, alright. Same thing here. Clear out some of the garbage. I suppose we don't actually need to have these walls here, but hey, might as well. We're faced with the choice here of maybe landfilling the area here and just bringing this straight down-ish. Down-ish. I think that might be how we approach this. So we do have lots of landfill. As per usual, though, we're going to just make sure that we line up with our power poles. There we go. It's all landfilled. Get rid of these rocks. Make some more landfill. Get rid of these rocks. Make some more landfill. I think we'll actually probably end up angling down this way, so we'll do that. Alright. Take our straight wall. Oh, that lines up just nicely. Wonderful. That was the wrong blueprint, however. So we are going to remove some of it. So that we can replace it with the correct blueprint. Which, I mean, to be honest, is nearly identical. And then we will... Does an angled one fit there? Now we're going to want to put an inner corner. Outside corner. And then another inside corner here. Good enough. Good enough. Now none of this has power, obviously, and it also does not really have an easy way of resupplying for ammo. Those are things that we are going to have to address. Not sure how we will address. We'll probably end up belting in most of that stuff from the mine station, which means, yet again, I'm going to have to flip all these belts around. Oop. Waste some of my paths, but that's okay. So, again, I'm not going to sit here and make you watch me flip all these paths around. Alright, there we go. Those are all flipped around now, so they should be good to go once we actually get anything belted in. A long way to belt, but, I mean, until we have robots, it kind of just is what it is. More importantly, at this point, though, is power, so we are going to grab power first. You have no lamps. We need to grab lamps. We have radars, though. We'll put a radar maybe here. Then just start. Wait. We should keep our power poles aligned to where we would expect them to be if our train tracks were here. Also, thank you for your service. Alright, so that would be here. No, no, no. What are you doing? Because our train track is obviously going to have to find a way to get up to where we would have a gate. Which may be more troublesome than I had originally anticipated. Because it looks like it is going to want to come through here. Maybe that's not so bad. Maybe that's not so bad. Okay. And we are just gonna leave these, leave everything here the way that it is. And pretend like it's fine. We totally ran out of lights and bricks, but hey, it's okay. We will worry about the kind of the implication of you know, having the railway there at a later date. Now, toss a radar up here. So we have coverage of everything we need coverage of, except this corner right here, which we will toss another radar at. And then we're pretty much walled off. We do need to find a way to get ammo over to that wall, but until it actually gets attacked, maybe we don't care so much. Maybe we don't care so much. Yeah, I'm gonna go with we don't care so much. We do need a radar, let's say right over here, so let's pull this down and just kind of start running with it. Down into the corner. Depending on where this can be. Okay. Let's be fine there. There we go. And now this is going to give us a lot more visibility on this area as well once it actually scans, which will be very nice. Hey, how's our pollution doing? We're not making any around here because we're not actually doing anything. Speaking of which, we need to go resupply. So let's go do that. We're going to grab some miners. We're going to grab some lights. We're going to grab belts. We're going to drop off a bunch of garbage. Because our garbage hauling is just... Oh my goodness. Also not entirely sure how to get ammo down here either. And it's going to be belted from here, I guess. Everything's going to be belted from here. Maybe we can just set that up. Anyway, we need more belts for that, so we're going to go there. We got this. It's cold today. Wish I had more coffee. But alas, coffee's in the other room. And you'll notice our Mine 2 iron ore pickup is closed. The reason that it is closed is because there is no iron here. And the reason there is no iron here is because we haven't mined any yet. Hardly surprising. So we need to, we really need to dump some of this coal. So we're going to go and do that directly. Oh yeah, we meant to limit our, whatchamacallit as well, the box that is holding miners. There we go. Whoops, it's fine. Hey, you guys are running on wood now, right? Great. Cool. We're going to pick up some stones. We're going to... How are we doing for walls? We got lots of walls. We can probably put some of these walls back, actually. We need all these walls. Don't need all these walls. Alright. We said we're going to need some inserters? Looks like we could probably use some inserters. Gears. Yeah, we're doing okay for gears. Definitely need belts. Might limit this a little bit less because we're going through a lot of belts lately. Power poles. We definitely need power poles. Definitely need some of these power poles, but not as many. Robots. Probably wouldn't hurt to grab some robots. Signals, we don't really need signals. We also don't really need all the rails that we have, so we are just going to toss some of these back. There we go. Lights, we definitely need lights. We should have this limited less, because we will always need more lights. Miners, boy did we get some miners. Okay. Great. We could also just use some just plain old iron. What happened here? Oh, jeez. Something is getting priority. Oh, sorry, robots. Good. It's fine. But what's really going to get priority is me. Right. So we should have the materials that we need to actually set up our mining operation on that iron. Cool. Still have a bunch of garbage here, but we are just going to deal with it. We are going to the iron mine. We are eventually going to want to bring the amber line down as well. I think we'll probably do that before we go adventuring too far out here, depending on what our radar shows. We also want to extend the cinder line out this way, not only to grab this tiny little bit of oil, but also because there's looks like big open space to explore. Okay, first and foremost, we gonna set up some mining. Yeah. And we are going to do that probably pretty haphazardly. Hey, look, we can grab power if we do it right from there. Ah, we pointed it the wrong way, though. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. No, stop. Stop the humanity. Okay, let's try this again. Except this time, we're going to point it in the right direction. I believe in us. Believe in the power of us. There we go. And here. I don't think we're gonna like tap this thing fully or whatever. Maybe just a little bit more. There. This will be fine like that, I think. You two aren't really doing anything though. You're not really doing anything. I don't know if there's an easier way to pick up all this stuff than holding down F and WASD. But here we go. Robots can do it, but they take forever. Good enough. Alright, so we're going to get another balancer here. It should already be in our 3-to-2 balancer. That's going to go right here. That'll eventually be more than 3-to-2, but for now that's really all that we have, so there's no reason to have more than that. You there! What are you doing? Out of the way. And we apparently don't have undergrounds and stuff, so we're gonna make those too. There we go. And this is going up here. This one is going here. And again, we need something like 35. Whatever these are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And then our line here is going to be ready to open for business. Cool. That's easy. And all of these miners will be more than enough to keep this train supplied, or this station supplied, for what it is. Cool. So we've got our iron mining set up, which is, again, going to start polluting a whole lot. Biters are not going to like that, and biters will start attacking, so let's look at feeding these walls some ammunition. Because we'll have to eventually anyway. We're going to feed them both out of the same box, which is going to be up by our pack station. I think. Where I currently have what's called a pack station, usually I would have like a refueling. Not a huge fan of that, because, well, that's where my refueling train would go. I don't really have a good alternative unless I were to do something like, let's say this, which can actually fit. I could do that. Could do that and have that turn this way, kinda. Or look out into here. That's kind of ugly. You know, we're not going to have to come here very often anyway. Why don't we just set up shop at this? We'll call this a um, resupply. And this will just be a resupply station. Easy peasy. There. Okay, and with that in mind, we are going to take our resupply thingy, like so. That needs 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 2 constant combinators. It's an iron chest, which we've already got. No way we're missing bricks. Come on. What's this? What's this? What are we missing? Oh, it needs 3 constant combinators? Whoops. Yeah, it helps if I can count, eh? We'll take all of this. Actually, no, let's put this back in here, because what we are going to do is make a filter inserter, and that filter inserter is going to insert like this until this box is maybe that full. Cool. And then these are going on a trip. We're going to go around this way and up over that way. So we'll just have them coming out over here and split them off. Probably like here. Yeah, looks good. What are these powered by? Oh, a power pole. Yeah, well, that makes sense, eh? I also have some iron ore. Whatever, it's fine. Right. We're gonna do this in as straight a line as we can. Just because it'll look nicer. You know what? All this belting to the walls and stuff, I'm going to do that off camera because we are running over on time, so we'll have that all set up for next time. So, as usual, thanks for watching. This has been episode 12 of the Ashlands in Ireland. Look forward to catching you again.